Hey, all you Trash to Treasure kids. It's time for project number 8 in our series. I've got my dog Poe with me here today to help out with a project that I think is easy and fun and cute. I call this Trinket boxes. So I've got some samples here for us to look at. And again, you're gonna do you once I just show you the basic idea and create a trinket box for you or a gift for a friend or family member. Here's what we're gonna need today. A small size box, not too deep, something again that we could put maybe jewelry or little doodads or something like that in. So we're kind of looking for a smaller box, and we're probably gonna need some paints, newspaper, whatever you wanna use to decorate your box. I'm gonna be talking about that in a minute. But let you get some scissors and your box ready to go, and we're gonna get started. Okay, so we're ready to get started here. What we wanna do to create, the little flat open top is to cut off the top of the box, guys. And, obviously, this isn't super thick cardboard, but there's a little thickness to it. So I want you to take your time when you're cutting this top off, and try to do it very cleanly so the line across the top looks nice when you get ready to decorate it. And again, you see how I'm doing this. I'm just kind of dividing it into 2 sections and removing the top off your little box. Now, what's gonna happen though, see, now I've cut a part that it's glued. So let me give you a moment. I'm gonna use my hot glue and I'm gonna glue back these sides. So again, I have the little trinket box. Here we go. And I'm gonna do the other side. Hot glue is great for this. Again, you don't have to use hot glue. You could do Elmer's. And per our discussion question the other day, you gotta always be careful when you're doing hot glue because it could burn you. And I'm gonna fold that back up here. And now the box is back in shape to become my little trinket box. See, I just burned myself a little bit there, guys. Not too badly though. Now, simple. I want to show you a couple of things though. This was the first one I made. And in terms of how you're going to decorate this, and is it a box for you? Is it a box for a friend? This one I spray painted gold all over. And then I came in with some little paints and pieces of newspaper, because I like to show my newspaper. And then I did 3 discs. That's for Rebecca, Lynn, Edmiston. So it's got my initials on it. I think that turned out pretty nicely. Now, what I want to show you, this is important. This box I covered in the newspaper, solid silver on the inside, and then did a big disc in that turquoise with one of my little magazine pictures. This turned out really nicely because I was painting on newspaper. Folks, I want you to pay attention to this detail before you get started. I wanted to just experiment. We've talked about experimenting a little bit. This box I sprayed red on the inside, did not cover in any paper. I just took my craft paint and painted the outside. Does it bother you that it's a little see-through? Is that going to be a problem for you? Should you cover in newspaper or some craft paper first and then paint it? If that doesn't bother you, then you could skip the paper step. But if it is something that's going to be, I don't like that, then do your paper on it first. Anyway, I just thought that was an important technique detail I wanted to show you today. So I'm either going to cover in my paper or I'm going to go ahead and paint, your choice. Now, here on the end, you see I like a little decoration on the end of these. You could do initials. You could just do a festive disc. Another option, going back to our mobile, I had an extra fish. I could do a fish on the end of this one. That could be super cute. Do something like that. Or going back to our folded paper gems. Looky here. I've done one of the folded leaves and put that on a little disc, and I could put something like that on the end. as you know, at this point in our time together, guys, it's totally up to you. It's however you want it to look. Who's it going to be for? Who's going to be having this on their dresser with some little trinkets inside? I love it. I cannot wait to see what you come up with today. So take your time, cut a neat top, paper or paint, or both. Decorate on the ends, and voila, my friends, you will have some super cute trinket boxes today. Have a great one, and we'll see you next time.